Hey y'all, I'm Ashanti Golar, host of the Brown Girls Guide to Politics. The BGG is the one-stop shop for women of color who want to talk and shape the world of politics. This season, we're getting deep into the details of Project 2025. In 900 plus pages, it's proposing dramatic conservative changes to education, healthcare, and foreign affairs. But underpinning it all is an entirely new vision for how the government operates. And that could change everything. Thank you so much to our friends at Way to Win for supporting us and making this season possible. Listen to the Brown Girls Guide to Politics wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, from Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month, we're talking about women who found themselves at the center of controversy, whether deserved or not. In January of 1998, the American political world was rocked when the news aggregator website The Drudge Report published a shocking claim that Newsweek had a story brewing about a relationship between a White House intern and the President of the United States. It would become one of the biggest political scandals in American history. But how did the media learn of this secret affair? Well, it was thanks in part to this woman. Let's talk about Linda Tripp. Before Linda Tripp became a household name and late-night fodder, she was Linda Rose Caratenuto from New Jersey. Linda was born on November 24, 1949. When Linda was a senior in high school, her father had an affair and her parents divorced. After Linda graduated, she began working as a secretary in Army intelligence in Maryland. It was there that she met and married her first husband, Bruce Tripp. Linda became a mother and a suburban housewife. In 1990, the couple divorced and Linda moved on to her second act in Washington, D.C. Linda got a job as a White House aide under the Bush administration and stayed on in 1992 when Bill Clinton took office. In 1994, Linda transferred to the Pentagon's Office of Public Affairs. But this wouldn't be the last time Linda's name was associated with the White House. In 1996, a young White House intern named Monica Lewinsky was transferred to the Pentagon. Allegedly, her superiors were worried about how much time she was spending with the president. Despite their 24-year age gap, Linda and Monica formed a quick bond, and it didn't take long for Monica to confide in Linda about her affair with Bill Clinton and her frustration with their relationship. In a 2018 documentary, Monica recalled how the president would cycle through periods of showering her with love before ignoring her for weeks. When Linda learned of the president's infidelity, she called a literary agent to get some advice on what to do with the information. The agent suggested that Linda should tape her conversations with Monica. It was legal to record phone conversations with just one party's consent in Washington, D.C. It was not legal in Maryland, which is where Linda Tripp happened to live. The president's affair with Lewinsky was just one of many scandals in Clinton's orbit at the time. A few years earlier, he was sued by a former Arkansas state employee, Paula Jones, for sexual harassment.
Paula hasn't really cared, what the rest of the country thinks. Paula has to be worried about what 12 jurors in Little Rock, Arkansas, are going to think. And I think that
he was also under investigation for real estate investments made while he was running for governor of Arkansas.
The report surfaced just as Governor Clinton celebrated his big victory in the South Carolina primary.
The investigation, which was later known as the Whitewater investigation, had stalled.
Venture involving Governor Clinton, his wife Hillary, and the owner of an Arkansas savings and loan.
But all of these scandals would come to a head in 1998. Linda Tripp gave over 20 hours of phone recordings to the independent prosecutor handling Whitewater. The recorded conversations ranged from chats about diets to tearful talks and emotional tell-alls about Monica's affair. On the tapes, Linda seemed to push for information under the guise of friendship. In mid-January of 1998, rumors of Clinton's affair broke on a news aggregator website. Just days later, the story hit mainstream news.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never.
In December of that year, President Clinton was impeached. Monica Lewinsky was granted immunity from legal jeopardy in the scandal. Linda, however, did not sneak by unscathed. The media ridiculed her for looks and her actions against Monica Lewinsky.
Gripping interview with Linda Tripp.
Miss Tripp.
She was the butt of jokes on Saturday Night Live.
No one understands why you did what you did. You betrayed your friend by taping private phone conversations.
I don't want to talk about that.
And even those who supported her role in Clinton's impeachment did not defend her. In 1999, Clinton was acquitted by the Senate, and in 2001, Linda was dismissed from her job at the Pentagon. From that point on, she lived a life outside of the public eye. In 2004, she remarried and began working at her husband's Christmas store. She died on April 8, 2020. She was 70 years old. Up until her death, she felt she did the right thing, helping a friend and speaking out against sexual harassment.
I know what it's like to be in the crosshairs of the most powerful person in the world, not because I said something untrue, but because I said something people did not want to hear. I stood to lose everything, and in fact, I did. And yet, if I had to do it all over again, I would.
All month, we're talking about women of controversy. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you tomorrow.
At iFly Indoor Skydiving, everything's better when you fly together. This holiday season, share the dream of flight and make your celebrations unforgettable. For a very limited time, get 10 flights for over 50% off with iFly's Black Friday Friends and Family Package. Elevate your holiday festivities with magical memories for all ages. Go to iFlyWorld.com to grab your Black Friday Friends and Family deal. That's iFlyWorld.com.
Hey, y'all. I'm Ashanti Golar, host of the Brown Girls Guide to Politics. The BGG is the one-stop shop for women of color who want to talk and shape the world of politics. This season, we're getting deep into the details of Project 2025. In 900-plus pages, it's proposing dramatic conservative changes to education, healthcare, and foreign affairs. But underpinning it all is an entirely new vision for how the government operates. And that could change everything. Thank you so much to our friends at Way to Win for supporting us and making this season possible. Listen to the Brown Girls Guide to Politics wherever you get your podcasts.